quiet to hear you when we're talking to, but let's start a new game. So, what's the really good cast mode? This really good cast mode. Now let's do it with my this money with this. Okay, let's get started. And at what time? I just watched Max and Ruby, that creepypasta. You thought Max and Ruby is a cartoon. This for from kinder to pre-K, some Max and Ruby, that cute bunnies, those. I told you that if you watch it when you're under 9, you would probably have nightmares with those. So let's talk about it. That went by to Christmas. Not really Christmas, but this Christmas. That when I was like a little bit like 5 years old, I just watched Max and Ruby, my favorite channel, my favorite cartoon. But that 2013 or 2005, on March 29, that it started Max and Ruby. That's Max and Ruby. So that creepypasta scared of the children. But many viewers watched the Max and Ruby lost episode. But if you watch the whole thing, this game messed up. So let's see. Started by Max and Ruby holding hands, but not holding hands together. But the music turned backwards. Anything's wrong. About like a second, the Max and then the scream is very loud like a girl. But about a minute, the screen turned black. Then, in about a second, we see Max and Ruby playing tag. And then about a minute, we see a black scream again, and we heard said, "It's a shame." But I don't know what was that, and who was it? It's the dad. He said, "It's a shame." So you better don't watch the Max and Ruby last episode, because it will give you nightmares, just like the Sonic movie. So let's start with my life. I watched Max and Ruby was little. So I know Max and Ruby's a creepypasta. It's still going, still giving you nightmares, but and it's still giving nightmares about those. He supposed to scare other kids, so don't. And then above the end, oh yeah, I forgot. Max. And then about like a minute, the screen turned black. Dad said it's a shame, and then the screen turned black again. The screen doesn't turn black. And the screen doesn't turn. The Max and Ruby standing there doing nothing, and the gravestone said, "Rip, Mommy and Daddy." So about like a minute, we saw Max and Ruby has no face, no nose, no mouth. Supposed to be, and then like a second, the Max starts screaming, Ruby starts screaming too, and then and then about like a minute, Matt and Ruby said, Dad got stabbed by a knife at accident, put us out, and started screaming again, and then start yelling, and nobody got pickaxed by this bunny, poor bunny, and then And then about like a second, where Max said burn in hell, that means he wants to go to hell. And then like a minute, he hanged himself in suicide. Because I don't know where he hanged himself. And then like a second, Ruby opens Max's room and starts screaming. A girl start bleeding, like start black tears, just like Spinel. And then like about a minute, about like a second, like I don't know what second or minute or about a minute, Mac, and then the screen turned black, and then like a second or a minute, I said that twice, and then we see a message that death is released. So that's how Max and Ruby has start last episode. Hey, you would talk about last episode. Let's talk about Tom's basement. So start by Tom with his basement. So I'll skip the whole thing. I don't know how the story begins. The story begins about Jerry. He has that creepy smile face. I skipped the whole story because I don't. About like a minute, Tom's owner got hurt because he did something very bad. He got blood. He got, and then he got injuries. Those. I don't know what that happened to the flower. Mac and Tom got hurt, and then Tom got scared about Jerry. He don't touch me, and then about a second, Jerry stopped Tom's owner, and Tom shook hands and stabbed Tom, and then he rented to the house to don this mouse to kill the owners, like those. So that's how Max and Ruby begins last episode. So you want to talk about this? What happened to their parents? Okay, I'm not talking about those, but I know I'm getting copyrighted. So YouTube, please don't copyright me. This is for the last episode. So they went when the mom and dad when Max was a baby, picking up Ruby and Butterscotch, and then would have a car crash, and then Max got brain damage. His grandma got bad things to him. So when he uses his super bunny thing, costume, I don't know what he uses. He always wears this. He always wears this every time. And there's a new commercial called Max and Super Adventures. And then, so about like a main event, these are 4 anniversaries of Max and Ruby. So nobody talk about last episodes of Max and Ruby. So Max tried to skip it randomly to use his Super Bunny comic book, or use Super Bunny costume to escape those reality. So what he uses an ambulance or emergency a hospital truck or a firefighter thing. He remember everything he done to use a little baby. So that's how Max and Ruby has started. things that like think of people thinks got his his Max and Ruby's parents go somewhere. They think that on vacation, went somewhere. There's a one episode to show the parents. What's it called again? But we don't need to come up with an episode called. So they show one episode, and then they show you one episode where the parents at. So they think your parents died, but no, they have a car crash. But there's any cars in the Max and Ruby? Leave the comments. There's cars in the Max and Ruby Christmas, a TV show. So I'm gonna talk about more Max and Ruby last episodes. So Max and Ruby got like pretty creepy, a little bit messed up, more a little bit messed up. Their parents died, and I forgot to tell you something. Rip mommy and daddy, rip brother. So that's how I started Max and Ruby last episode. So I'm gonna talk about more last episodes. So you will have Max and Ruby nightmares about those. Please don't watch that last episode. It will give you nightmares forever. If you use Cross, it can help you to stop the nightmares. Let's get started. The part 2 of my life. So when I was young, I was watching when I was young, I posted like Max and Ruby in kindergarten or pre-K. I was in the first grade. I posted like Max and Ruby. I like Max and Ruby as a TV show. I think they're cute little bunnies, having fun. Max is getting smarter, and then about like I was like 6 or 7 something. I watched the last episode when I was in Grandma's house. I think there was a last episode. So I watched the whole thing and didn't get scared. I don't know, I was like a reaction. So when I was watching, it was like a little bit older, your age. And we'll watch the whole episode. It's pretty creepy, and you'll see the last end. But you better don't watch that episode. So it will give you nightmares forever. So okay, let's talk about Suicide Mouse. We took out all the last episode. I will continue more last episodes. We call this channel called Last Episode Creepypasta Storyteller. So when I was like young, again, your age again, I watched Suicide Mouse when I was young. So I saw it. So when I was a mall, and then I watched the last episode, everything was creepy. So it's started by Suicide Mouse. He was going down. He's going walking in the streets, and then when the music's getting bad music, and those, everything's getting creepy. So I did this. So I watched the episode and never watch this episode. This one give you creepy nightmares. So let's get started. Let's start by Suicide Mouse. Suicide Mouse was walking the streets. He's just so sad. That was creepy. And then Suicide Mouse was like, the music was turning bad. So Maxine, so it's the same thing of Max and Ruby last episode. So Suicide Mouse is walking those, yeah, the classic nice mouse walking the streets. It's not a mouse, it's Mickey. Walt Disney didn't made it. It was a lost episode. So let's continue. Well, Suicide Mouse was walking the streets. The music's turned bad. About like a second, the music's turned very bad. So the music stops, and then the screen turned black, and then the music is getting. I hear someone's calling help, and then about like a second, Suicide Mouse smiled. He smiled, and then like a second, about a minute, Suicide Mouse had teeth. He just smelled teeth, and then about a minute, his eyes got white, and then like he's got bad face, and then Suicide Mouse got creepy screaming in the background, yelling for help, and then Suicide Mouse getting faster, walking faster, and then Suicide Mouse was walking very faster, just like Sonic, and then about like a second he reached the end, and he actually murdered himself from the suicide, and that's how it's called Suicide Mouse. And then it's called Suicide Mouse. Okay, let's do another lost episode. You started by let me think. So until about Elmo hide and seek. So I never heard this Elmo hide and seek toy. I heard this last episode tell me what they have name was. So let's have this. So it started by this guy got a present as a prank of Elmo hide and seek. About this night, he got strange noises from his Elmo hide and seek. He got out as a spirit. He got out and hid somewhere, and hearing noises said, "Go find me. I know you can find me." So he tried to find them, tried to turn it off, but it doesn't work. He tried to destroy it, but yeah, let's see. Let's call it. So this is another creepypasta. So it's called Elmo's World. La 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 la. Elmo's World is a commercial, but I didn't know what the name called. So this girl likes Elmo every day. You always wake up early to tell her mom to see this new episode, and then just creepy message after the video ends, and it will say Elmo know you live. That's pretty creepy. I didn't know Elmo knows you live. So that's how Elmo. And then about like a minute, Elmo got possessed this house. Got hearing noises, creepy sounds, those. And then her mom never her daughter or her girl got never watch Elmo's World. Yeah. Her mom no. Then and then and everything got stopped. Never, no noises, no creepy sounds. Yeah. And no creepy sounds, no distracting, no loud noises, everything stopped. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in another last episode. Bye bye.